Hi, I'm Wesley Braden. I am 29 years old. I live in Austin, Texas, and I work in digital marketing at Virta Health. I've been involved in this space for a little over a year and have been eating the keto diet for that same time period. My psychiatric history in terms of diagnoses was I was diagnosed with OCD in 2016. That followed a year of severe, intense, obsessive thoughts that were so intense that they really derailed my college experience, which is I was in college at the time. And I became very delusional. I was suffering and at the end was pretty much non-functioning. And I was prescribed medication that really helped me, and I did exposure response prevention therapy, but I was still, the thoughts still impacted me. And then I began to kind of have these surges of energy and these depressive episodes. And eventually I was diagnosed in 2021 with bipolar 2 disorder. And I got on lithium, I got on a couple other medications, but I continued to have a low level kind of depression and also have anxiety and irritability and kind of agitation, even when I was not in a manic or hypomanic or a depressive mood. And so I was really looking for some relief outside of the medications that I had tried or the medication classes that I had tried. And that's when a friend sent me a podcast about kind of metabolic health and how that tied into mental health. So I started it, and within several weeks, I started noticing my anxiety level really falling. And I also benefited in terms of my mood kind of lifting. And I felt, much less depressed. And it was as if I had started a new medication, really. It wasn't like a silver bullet for me. It didn't remove all of my symptoms, and I wasn't able to, really like go off medication or something, but it really did have the effect of like a really, really positive medication adjustment without any side effects or without having to take a medication. I find that when I'm doing better, I don't really fixate on it as much. Really, like my wife helps me track my mood because she'll notice when I'm starting to use more absolute statements, when I'm losing perspective, or when I'm feeling more agitated or irritable, when I'm having thoughts that are kind of more obsessive. Like my family, mostly, sometimes my friends are typically able to kind of like flag that for me. And that's usually a sign that I'm like slipping into a space where I'm a little bit less healthy. And that will give me a chance to kind of step back and think, oh, yeah, maybe I am. Like maybe I need to go do some coping strategies or kind of, do things, or maybe I need to email my psychiatrist or bring this up next time we talk or whatever. Keto definitely helps, but like when I go from eating keto but not fasting to fasting, I experience like a big benefit. Like if you've kind of exhausted the levels of therapy and you're with a great therapist, or you have worked with a good psychiatrist and you have tried multiple medications, different classes of medication, and you aren't in remission from your illness, then like what do you have to lose? I mean, if you've tried everything and you feel like you've exhausted it and you need another lever to pull, why wouldn't you try it? I mean, worst case scenario, you change how you eat and you see no benefit, or you don't like it, and then you can go back. But it's really like just a simple lifestyle change that could have huge benefits for your condition.